A Worker Training Guide. Chapter 1. Train employees, motivate them. Motivate workers. Motivated employees are ambitious in helping their employer succeed. They want to do their best. They behave as if they are partners in the business because they believe they're being appreciated, making a decent wage, being respected. The leader has to provide a trusting and safe workplace and talk to his workers in a personable way now and then. Recognize good work. Reward it. Don't promote an us versus them culture. Be down with the workers in the trenches. Help them get ahead. Subsidize education. Provide education. Show interest in the employees. You have to be personable with the employees. Encourage a friendly atmosphere. Give rewards for doing a good job. Make sure employees know their responsibilities. Human Resources Training/train workers. Human Resources Training is a fancy term for training employees. It's big business. The current trend seems to be to set up a website or computer program and let employees learn on their own. Another one for international companies is the live video hookup where employees worldwide can watch a presentation as it happens, thus saving the money of sending them all to one central location for a seminar. Perhaps the best and cheapest training method is simply to videotape your training program and offer it to your workers, ending it with a simple test just to make sure they didn't snooze through it all. In large companies, they have a few HR people dedicated to education who give orientation classes to new employees and give ongoing classes and seminars to other employees in various workplace topics, often once a week or once a month. The general consensus is that the more structured a training program is for employees at a company, the better it is for all. If you can present employees with training workbooks that spell everything out step by step in a simple manner and supplement it with classroom instruction, this is the most effective way to go. Break it all up into little manageable chunks of information like chapters out of a book called modules or units. You need some kind of test at the end of each to see if the students understand the material, then a major test at the end for a holistic comprehension of the subject matter. Good training is always in a give and take cycle. The teacher gives the info, then wants some feedback from the students which he addresses, repeats his main points several times and answers their questions, then verifies their abilities by testing them. Give out workbooks or textbooks so the employees can study on their own. If there are practical skills to be taught, you learn by doing. You don't learn to fly an airplane by reading a book. It's the same for all hands-on skills. There is the classroom part of it, then OJT, on-the-job training. OJT is basically an internship. The new employee is assigned to the department where different people show him or her their jobs, then he or she is given tasks to do to learn it. The best way to do OJT is to set up a set of performance objectives which the people in the department must check off as the employee completes them. For basic hands-on skills, educators should use the following steps. Show the student how to do the task while explaining it. Show him several times. Let him try it bit by bit and correct him where needed. Once he gets the hang of it, make him repeat it over and over again under your supervision. Once you're satisfied, leave him on his own. The HR people say any education program must be structurally organized and broken down into exact performance objectives, which is currently not the case with most company training programs, which are loosely structured and haphazard at best. Studies have shown that the closer the education is to the actual place where the job will be done, better. It's best to work on the actual machinery in the plant rather than simulators in a classroom somewhere. In my opinion, the specific skills training programs are important, but a lot of the general motivational, management, leadership and salesperson type training is just common sense. But since you can write it off on your taxes, many people use it as an excuse for treating themselves or taking a vacation. There are many training programs and seminars on the market which are little more than pep talks. Be wary before you shell out $400 to attend a weekend seminar about sales or something. You can probably learn more by reading a book, but humans are curious, social animals, so they continue to support these overrated workshops. Don't leave your company's training and education needs to amateurs who are assigned from the general staff. The teachers should have taken some education courses to learn some teaching methods and be the type of people who enjoy the process of teaching, which a lot of people with brilliant minds don't like to do. Constantly review your training programs, update them, improve them and make them better. Get feedback from the teachers and students. In conclusion, make the training as close to the actual workplace setting as possible. The American Society for Training and Development publishes a list of seminars/workshops for the current year in their annual Human Resource Book, ASTD.org. Try number 658.3124 or HF5549 at the library. Training games. There are all kinds of training games out there geared to enhance workers' creativity, help them work together as a team, help them overcome fears, reach for their limits, etc. They are sometimes called training games or creativity games. Often they're an excuse to take a couple of days off from the regular routine to engage in these activities to revitalize the workers. The managers use them to give employees a break and hopefully motivate them to do better. They write it off on taxes as an educational expense of doing business. There are many human resource companies across the country who offer all kinds of these seminars/workshops, which all come down to basic pep talks about going for the gusto, being a team player, being inspired and being a winner in life. Some basic training game concepts are as follows. Creativity. Get people to generate different ideas to either solve a predicament or to improve a product. Brainstorming. Get everybody to generate ideas about some issue. Public speaking. Everybody has to make a speech about something they're interested in. Teacher. Everybody teaches a class in one aspect of how to be a better worker and/or human being. Role playing. Hypothetical situations are presented, then 2 or 3 people have to play a role and act as a person in the situation. Leadership game. Little situations are presented and people take turns playing leader and managing the situation. Case study. You are given case studies and asked to find solutions. Open-ended problems. You are given problems without hard solutions and asked to generate possible solutions. Team building. You are given situations which require teamwork to solve. Word games like Scrabble. Charades. Discuss personal and company objectives. Show photos of people you got from a catalog or magazine. Ask the group what is their first impression of these people. Why? Play a general knowledge, Trivial Pursuits game. Daydream for a few minutes, then tell everybody what you were thinking of. Invent a cool company name or a cool new name for your products. Discuss how to be more creative at work. Think of as many uses as you can for a newspaper. Try to improve existing products or invent new ones. Look at a picture, then try to draw it from memory. Look at a list of 20 words. How many can you remember? Everybody plays the role of salesperson of a hypothetical product they've invented and tries to sell it to the class. One person is read a short story. He then tells it to person number 2, who tells it to number 3, and the last person tells the class to demonstrate how things change in the interpretation. The group is shown a picture and asked to write a story about it. Invent a new board game, children's toy. Discuss the job, workplace, etc. Create a hypothetical new product. Discuss how to improve the company. There is also a big back to nature, outdoors, wilderness travel aspect to training games, whereby the group goes to camp for a few days and do activities together to build trust. A common one is rappelling down the side of a cliff and riding a zipline across a river. There are books in the Human Resource section at the library that deal with this subject at number 658.312-314. 512solutions.com, Corporate Team Building with Geocaching. businessballs.com/teambuildinggames.htm. Inogen.com, 877 Inogen. trainingmag.com. ishkbooks.com, Institute for the Study of Human Knowledge. nosy.com, Human Service Education. onlinepsych.com. psychcrawler.com, Psychology Database. psychdirect.com. psychology.com. psychologytoday.com, ejmuw.info, leadership skills training. Books about puzzles and twisters that you can use to help employees think to solve unusual problems are at number 793.73-74 at the library. Try the following websites: allstarpuzzles.com, brainle.com/brainteasers, oneacross.com, wordnavigator.com, crosswordpuzzlegames.com, dailysudoku.co.uk, productivitybooster.com/brain_teasers.htm, guardian.co.uk/sudoku, azildalliance.ca/brainteasers.htm, websudoku.com, thebakken.org/education/activities/crossword-puzzle/crossword.pdf, mysterymaker.com, logic puzzles, visoracle.com, websudoku.com, wordsearchfun.com, mentalmaniacs.com, wordsmith.org/anagram, worldgame.org. Business workshops, seminars, corporate training. Soft business seminars are the usual psychobabble motivational type of seminar to supposedly help make you a better person, team player, and leader. Hard business seminars are the ones where they're teaching a real skill like how to use a certain computer program. I don't buy into soft business seminars or soft corporate training. Most of it is fake. It doesn't do anything to help people. You'd be better off giving everybody a book or a handout on the subject. For some companies, the boss knows that the corporate training is bullshit, but he does it for the hidden agenda, to give his workers a break and hope they bond as friends by traveling to the venue, attending the workshop and being together to eat meals, socialize, etc. Besides, it's a tax write-off for him. It's an expense of running a business. You can't change who you really are in your soul. You just can't change. You were born with one pure soul or essence. The best you can ever do is to discover it and live by it. No motivation speech by all these supposed great self-help experts can ever do anything for me, firstly because I'm only too aware of how motivation speeches are just transient words that can't hold a candle to your true essence as a human being, and secondly, I'm beyond all of them. I haven't seen one self-help expert who really understands that you have an inner standard that you must honor by releasing your natural inspired energy all the time, so to me, it's all empty words. Workshops are different from seminars. With seminars, generally one or several people speak. They might answer questions, they might not. That's it. They simply disseminate information. Beyond the motivational seminar, a seminar or workshop can be used for just about any business topic. With workshops, you should use a hands-on, democratic approach with everybody part of the experience, contributing their wisdom to the forum if they want. There is a leader sometimes called the facilitator, but he or she is not just a one-dimensional drone who spews off a canned speech and that's it. People are talked to and shown what to do, then they can add their ideas into the situation if they want to speak up. The setup affects the attitude. If you come in with a seminar format, you at the front of the room making a speech, asking if there are any questions, answering them, you will get the expected response, quiet students listening and taking notes. If you use a round table setup with everybody sitting around a big table, make a few points, then ask for ideas such that you are all working together on the issues to come to solutions. It's more participative and democratic. It works better this way. Everybody has a turn as opposed to one teacher and everybody else as students. A lot of people don't like participation in workshops because oftentimes people are reluctant to speak, and what we call democratic participation is sometimes construed as criticism, with people criticizing each other's ideas. Counteract this by insisting on mutual respect. Allow everybody their turn to speak if they want to. Don't attack them. Be diplomatic. Don't tolerate overbearing people or elitist in groups. Separate them. The players have to be comfortable around each other. A workshop by definition implies that everybody is there to work together, as opposed to seminars where one honcho stands at the front and speaks. So follow the spirit of it. Get everybody to work together as a team. Give everybody responsibility and a stake in the outcome. You either come to a consensus as a group or vote on decisions. If there is a chance that some people will be intimidated by others, make it a secret ballot rather than a show of hands. State your problem or issue very clearly. Discuss it democratically as a group, each injecting their own ideas into it. This process is sometimes called brainstorming. After all the ideas are gathered, look for commonalities or clusters of ideas in order to organize them into a few categories. Go through them, eliminating some, keeping the best, which are then further analyzed. Either a final decision is reached as a group or there is a vote after which you are ready to act on your group decision. One person, the facilitator or someone appointed, has to take notes outlining the new ideas presented. He does this either on a blackboard or writes them out on paper, which he later types out, then presents copies to each member before the next session. Encourage participation by implying that everyone has wisdom that is needed for the group to reach a good decision. There are no wrong answers. You need everybody's input to get the fullest insight you can into the issue at hand. Seed your brainstorming session by asking subsidiary questions in order to get the creative juices flowing. Some problems or issues may be resolved in one session, but some will take several sessions as you get closer to your version of truth and refine the problem. Finally, after enough sensible analysis, either come to a consensus or vote on a final decision as to what to do next. It's all about a group dialogue where the players feel comfortable enough to say what they think. You have to reach definite conclusions. You can't just talk around and around a subject without making concrete decisions as to how you will act. The facilitator's job is to first explain the issue at hand, then offer some ideas to get people talking. His job is to get the people involved, to keep the loud, boisterous ones from taking over, to get the quiet ones to speak up, and to keep things running smoothly. Keep the conversation flowing, and if it gets too hot, cool it down a bit. Talk can only go so far. You reach a point where you're talking in circles, which is why you have to stay on point and come to definite conclusions. Books about democratic meetings, workshops, group facilitation, and brainstorming are at number 658.564 at the library. I think motivational seminars are fake. There is a science of human behavior that says that individuals who may feel fine by themselves change when they get into a group situation. Their behavior could go any of a number of ways. They may get boisterous and loud or shrivel up and feel what is called social anxiety. Marketers know this. Teachers, or should I say programmers, know this too. They use this crowd or group psychology to manipulate people to do what they want. I personally think that all motivational seminars are a lie, because inspiration comes from within as the result of a strong identity, from an individual connected to his soul, as I discuss in my book A Free Spirit's Search for Enlightenment. But that's one thing, to have a motivational seminar that might hype you up for a day or two based on a bunch of meaningless cliché one-liners, then it's gone. So what? You suffered no real damage to yourself as a result of it. Large group awareness training, however, is another matter. A lot of companies now send existing employees to these workshops or require new employees to take them right after they are hired. They are workshops supposedly designed to help people discover what is hindering them from achieving peak performance and success in life, but the critics say all they do is brainwash some weak people into following a mechanical blueprint to success while messing up other people who feel like they're being manipulated and resent it. But because we are creatures of group psychology, because we resent this feeling of nonconformity within ourselves, we feel guilty, like we are disappointing the group or violating the group code somehow. The other thing they do is to bomb with love. They say you've got tremendous potential that you aren't using, that you're holding yourself back with worries and insecurities, that you want to succeed and can with their help. Just trust the process. This is what the LGAT programmers count on. Typically, LGATs work on weak-minded people who conform to the program and change their behavior. They don't work on strong people at all. They have the worst effect on mildly strong people, people who are not conformists but don't have a strong grasp of their own identities either. The structure of these programs are all identical. They come from underground textbooks on control, manipulation, and persuasion. They start off by overwhelming people with their ideology or agenda, whatever it is, by having all the proponents of it there in the workshop or audience hype it up like cheerleaders such that you feel kind of left out. Then their job is to embarrass you or make you feel helpless by giving every new participant a chance to come clean, so to speak, talk about your past to heal it, they say, or something like that. They are trying to open up your subconscious mind and want you go back to repressed childhood memories, as they call them, in order to clean you up, they say, but the real reason is to make you feel weak, vulnerable, small, tired, and impressionable to new ideas by bringing up all the negative things from your past which any normal person has some of, and even though it may long gone and buried away, they hammer away at it in the name of therapy until they emotionally drain you, then you're receptive to their new ideas. They want to make you feel powerless like a kid again. They want you to regress to those times emotionally when you were dependent on your parents and viewed authority figures with respect. They want you to feel guilty, dependent, and small, so they can come in and reprogram you with all the stuff they will teach you at the workshop. They become the benevolent authority figure in the moment. The weak people go along with it. The strong people see it all as a bunch of bull, but the ones in the middle don't quite get it. They're not weak enough to go along nor strong enough to reject it, since it's usually tied into their job and they want to do well at it, but they sense that there is something wrong with this programming, but they don't understand what is happening to them. All they know is that they intuitively feel that it's not right. They want to go along with it, but they're fighting it too because they sense it's an attack on their individual identities. Some have mental breakdowns as a result of these LGATs. What I'm saying is, be wary of all that psychobabble and all those business workshops going around. In some cases, they're just meaningless, minor diversions that you forget in a few days and they're a good business expense write-off on taxes, but others can cause serious psychological problems akin to a brainwashing effect and even mental anxieties. APA.org, American Psychological Association, they are critical of these manipulative business success seminars. ex-cult.org, factnet.org, freedomofmind.com, howcultswork.com, transnet.org, skeptic.com. Chapter 2. Work Training/Work Education. Workplace Education/Workplace Learning. The concept of the learning organization is employees who seek to better themselves in some capacity are more inspired people in general, therefore good for the company. Employees who learn more about the technical aspects of their jobs and fields of expertise are good for business. Customers who learn about your business and the field itself through an informative website are likely to buy more products from you. The zeitgeist of the modern era is to be as transparent as possible, which means to keep no secrets from your employees. Offer them as much information about the company's business, including the salaries of the top people, as you deem is reasonable without jeopardizing trade secrets. Beyond this is another dimension, which is to be a learning organization, to offer employees and customers information about the company's products and services such that they understand them better, and this knowledge helps them achieve their ends. Organizational life should affirm human potential. The business of organizations should be to try to better the world by improving whatever it is they do and generate great ideas. This happens if the workers find meaning in their work and believe in it. When the organization is a live, flowing, inspired entity that is dedicated to helping the workers, keeping them secure, and encourage a free exchange of ideas among them, great ideas are generated. Good organizations bring a lot of disparate people from different backgrounds together and get them to work together such that genius and talent mixes together and creates something greater than if these people would have remained alone with no contact between each other. A good organization has to be open enough to generate the freedom of ideas, an atmosphere such that people feel free and courageous enough to say what they feel and suggest what may seem like foolish ideas but actually could be good ideas when scrutinized by the group at large. Great organizations are those that encourage this sense of teamwork and creativity among the group and have a philosophy to provide the means and the tools for the individuals to continue to learn about their field and educate themselves. Together, individual learning and an atmosphere of open exploration among the group is the best way to produce incredible leaps in progress. Provide an open learning atmosphere that encourages people to enter into creative alliances with one another. Having a library, computer room, classroom, seminars, meditation, or brainstorming sessions on site are great ways to inspire a sense of learning and creativity into your business. The most common way to do this is with an informative website that talks about your products and services and the general field from a hobby or professional point of view, if relevant. For example, if you make surfboards, you not only talk about how surfboards are made and the different types, but you talk about the sport of surfing and how to do it. There is a level beyond this for the ultimate learning organization, and that is to help the employees better themselves in 3 ways. 1. Within the company, to move up or make more money. 2. To be more qualified, employable individuals in general. 3. To become better individuals personally. The intent of creating educational programs and providing a small library of information is to get the message that we believe in sharing knowledge with each other. This is what gets ideas out there, spinning around such that we all learn from each other and possibly get a few good to great ideas that make us a better company. The leaders of the organization have to believe that both knowledge and sharing it are the keys to a successful company. Beyond providing classes and multimedia knowledge, through websites, videos, tapes, books, they have to encourage people to bring forth ideas and suggestions, and even have discussions and brainstorming sessions where employees and management get together to talk about what's going on, where the company is, what its vision is, where to go from here, etc. With the concept of teamwork comes a democratic exchange of ideas. Get your teams of employees to sit down together here and there to discuss the job and how they can do it better together. To help the individual get better within the company, you get everything down either on paper, in video form or on a website that covers all the rules as with a company manual, but also covers all the positions, requirements, and has a bunch of training programs on how to train for certain positions, how to be a better salesperson, and how to be a better employee overall. For secretaries, you might have training programs for several types of software, a verbal enrichment program, a human resources concept course, a dress for success course, etc. Employees can take them on their own at will or spend a few hours on them on company time per week, then take a test on each course. Passing these courses either equals a raise or gets you closer to getting promoted. In technical fields, this is especially good because you provide the education to keep the technical types current and currently certified in their fields. It's also great for human resource professionals who are constantly learning about new ways to do their job in all its varied facets. If you have a worldwide sales force of several hundred people, you can put all the product info on a website and constantly put up inspiring articles about the art of salesmanship. Virtually every field has new technical skills that employees must learn. Employees get mundane very easily. Inspiring self-help courses on personal development, sales, and business helps keep them inspired about their jobs. To further this concept of empowering the individual, some companies offer to subsidize whatever academic courses the employee takes outside of work at university, usually at about a 50% cost of tuition. Some companies subsidize any course regardless of the field. Some only subsidize courses that relate to the particular field they are in at work. As far as personal development goes, some companies buy self-help, personal development, sales motivation, marriage enrichment programs which are in a combination of video, book and cassette tape format and put them in a small library for employees to look at and take home if they want. Companies might also subsidize courses employees want to take with the local adult education program or at the local university regardless of the course. The company might have a little library room with business books, sales books, self-help books, and several computer terminals with internet access for any employees who want to educate themselves either on company time, a few hours a week, or on their own time. If the company is big enough, you could set aside a special building as a school where new employees go to learn about the basics of the company and other employees go for 3 reasons. Technical learning and updating. General self-help workshops to keep the employees inspired. Interactive sessions where employee teams get together and discuss things to get a sense that the sharing of ideas is part of the company spirit. There are 3 basic types of learning at the corporate level. 1. Have classes at a regular time, perhaps once a week, where students come to class and are taught by a teacher. 2. Have it all spelled out on a website and / or a video with a full-time teacher who takes email questions and phone calls. 3. A mix of the above two methods, often with an education person available that the employees can go see with questions and for tutoring of concepts they don't understand. The most common types of learning over a website are recorded lectures that the student watches, straight textual information, the ability to email or call a teacher and / or other students, simulations like a flight simulator for pilots, computer-based games, a database of knowledge files in the field, practical hands-on instruction beyond the website, tests of the material covered. There is a lot of educational software already out there for virtually all fields, as well as a lot of general business and sales software. You can buy it off the shelf and tailor it to suit your needs. You can put your courses on the private company intranet or put it on a website where employees can access it from anywhere in the world and from their homes if they want to study in their own time. A common technique is to put an educational newsletter full of new developments within the company and within the field of endeavor. Overall, mix in an atmosphere of sharing knowledge with a social atmosphere such that people talk to each other, share ideas and have fun on the way. There are books about turning a corporation into a learning organization at number 658.312, number 658.402 or HD58 and HF5549 at the library. Books about education in general are at number 370 to number 379 at the library. Training employees websites: airsdirectory.com, airstraining.com, HR training courses, ASTD.org, American Society for Training and Development, ASTD.org/TD, T&D Magazine, TrainingJournal.com. UK's leading independent magazine delivers informative, timely, and practical content to professionals committed to workplace learning and development. AmericanTSA.com, American Training and Seminar Association, ASTD.org, American Society for Training and Development, CASE.org, Council for Advancement and Support of Education, CCASTD.org, Chicagoland Chapter, American Society of Training and Development, GenderTraining.com, National Association of Gender Diversity Training, TrainingMag.com, CorporateTrainingMaterials.com, knowledge.wharton.upenn.edu, SalesLaundry.com, AgileConsortium.blogspot.com, Teamwork, ScottGavin.info, Consultants, FatKnowledge.blogspot.com, Workplace Learning Websites, 3ds.com/education/workplace-learning-solutions, abc-canada.org/workplace_education/index.asp, aicc.org, amicobooks.org, brandon-hall.com/workplace-learning today, ceilearn.com, Creative Workplace Learning, cwlboston.org, Creative Workplace Learning, cwlgcc.org, Center for Workplace Learning at Grayson County College, ibm.com/mindspeacean, ibm.com/services/learning, internettime.com/e, learnativity.com, mayct.org/content/workplace_education.asp, workplace education, Middletown adult education, Middletown CT, maryville.edu/admissions-wec-workplace-learning.htm, mayce.com, motivation-tools.com/workplace/learning_opportunity.htm, nald.ca/workplace-pay, workplace-learning-pay, nccs.cc.nc.us/basic_skills/nconline/virtual-workplace-education.htm, setting up a workplace education program, ncsall.net, workplace education, nsworkplaceeducation.ca. parmacitschools.org/workplace, workplace literacy programs. tdiok.com/business/workplace.htm, the Workplace Learning Resource Center at the Training and Development Institute. une.edu.au/sat/werc, Adult and Workplace Education Research. workplacelearning.org. workplacelearningsolutions.net. Work training websites / corporate training websites. Check your local Chamber of Commerce, your local college's business department, your local government-funded adult education program and local business schools if there are any for business courses, workshops, and seminars. There are also plenty of online business courses. AboveBeyond.net, sales, customer service, and telemarketing training and leadership programs. AcrossTheDivide.com, corporate team building. ActVA.com/go/East Bay's Core. ACTION800.com/download/HTML reports/smart_advertising.htm. ACTION-learning.com, use the learning power of active participation to build a work team's skills. Serving Maryland, Washington, D.C., and Virginia. ADRMtraining.com, alive_directory.com/reference_and_education/corporate_training. allbusiness.com. AMERICAN-MANAGEMENT-ASSOCIATION.com. apecdoc.org/webdocs-mewlist.aspx, SME Entrepreneurship Workshop. ashevillescore.org/marketerbusiness.htm. associationrenewal.com. ASTD.org. ASTD.org/TD, development to workplace learning and performance. ASTER-training.co.uk. attainingge.com/s_capture.php. bobzyme.com/training/course.aspx. growinggreatideas.com, growing great ideas training. basementrecordings.com/business_seminar_pt2.htm. bbps.org/staff training/vodcastlist.htm, training videos. bbsi.co.uk/courses/professional_training-courses. bbsi.co.uk/courses/professional_training-courses/moral-leadership-training. bin95.com, training and seminars for industrial management. bin95.com/us_industrial_training_company.htm. bls.gov/ept, employer provided training. beyondra.com/comptraining.htm. bradley.edu/turner center/start_up_business/bus workshop.html, Turner Center for Entrepreneurship, starting your own business seminars. brainstormnetwork.com. brta-lrta.org, program about AIDS/HIV in the workplace. buildabusinessworkshop.com. buildingteams.com, team building workshops for corporate training, team building, and leadership development. business.heacademy.ac.uk/resources. businessmaker-academy.com/courses.html. business-marketing.com. businessmotivator.com. businessseminars.co.nz. business-trainingmedia.com. business-trainingworks.com. call-center-sales-training.com, call center sales training for telemarketing and customer service call centers. camp-corporate-camps.html, corporate training camps Delhi, India. campusmba.org/corporate training. careeracademy.com/index.asp. carltonstraining.com, corporate training videos and DVDs cover a variety of business topics. carolinachamber.org/seminars carolinachamber.org/seminars, Chapel Hill Scarborough Chamber of Commerce, Chamber Seminar Series. centralknowledge.com, chautauqua.pitt.edu, ciol.com/training/content/corporatecenter.asp, clear-message.com, Corporate Marketing Services and Corporate Training, cmiteamwork.com, Chicago, coachability.com/services/services.html, coaching-business-to-success.com, corporatetraining.ie, Ireland, corporatetraining.info, corporatetrainingcenter.com, mostly computer, corporatetrainingmaterials.com, corporatetrainingsite.com, courtrapar.com, cpcctraining.org/seminar_series/seminars, Central Piedmont Community College, Corporate and Continuing Education, cptedcorporatetraining.com, kramersweenie.com/cs_id/training blog, corporate training and e-learning blog, ctgtraining.com, Corporate Training Group, Inson, New Jersey, offers training classes on Microsoft Windows. ctguk.com, The Corporate Training Group, London. dalecarnegie.com, 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 Workplace Learning and Leadership. debbieallen.com, motivational speaker for business, marketing. discoveryvip.com/training/products/index.php, donahue.umassb.edu/services/training.htm, The University of Massachusetts Donahue Institute. dwayne.co.nz, laughter breaks down barriers and builds trust. earlychildhoodassociates.com, ed2go.com, supervision and management online course. elementk.com, corporate online training. ems-communications.com/corporate-training.html, en.wikipedia.org/wiki/skills_management. enhancedtraining.com, Chicago corporate training consultant and training services company. fcinc.com, educational video conferencing, delivers educational courses and programs to employees of major corporations. executiveoasis.com, executivevisions.com, executivewriter.com/business-resources.jsp, writing workshop. exitcertified.com/courses, computer education. easyarticles.com, findaseminar.com, findaseminar.com, findaseminar.com. Fort Lauderdale corporate training, team building workshops. freespiritnz.com, Free Spirit NZ training and development. frost.com/prod/servlet/training.pag, Frost and Sullivan corporate training and development. gatestraining.com/corporate.aspx, corporate training in India. globaltrainingmarket.com, gdtlearn.com, gdtlearn.com, supervisor training solutions. happy.co.uk, hrit.com, iccaworld.com, icra.org, Internet Marketing Seminar Workshop. icte.uq.edu.au/ppe/ Personal and Professional Education and Corporate Training. ideasantraining.com, ideasantraining.com/employment-law-training.html, idsesinteractive.com/cbl.php, computer-based training softwares and other multimedia learning. iienet.org, ilo.org, the ILO/USDOL International HIV/AIDS Impression Management.com/articles, indiana.edu/workshop/seminars. income-outcome.com, business simulation games. informationbuilders.com/events/seminars, business intelligence. innerworkcompany.com, intowebtraining.com/et-corporate-training.html, providing corporate training in South Africa on Novel, Microsoft Office, OpenOffice. irc.caltech.edu, Assertiveness Seminars. jack-pratt.com, Motivation. kaplanco.com/training/index.asp. chemconsulting.com, Specialist consultancy for knowledge-intensive environments to achieve greater efficiency and effectiveness, brainstorming and coaching. knowledgesourceinc.com. knowledgesourceseminars.com. knowledgesterm.com. kovac.com, Kovac Seminar Group. Landmark Self-Expression and Leadership Program.com 360training.com. landsedel-seminare.de/nlp/business.html. langovanonline.com. lasalletraining.com. lifemasters.za.net. life-motivational-speaker.com. london.edu/global leadership summit/speakers.html. lorman.com, Accounting related seminars for business. loino.edu/news-and-calendars/calendar.php, Loyola University, New Orleans seminar/workshop schedule. lylecenter.com, check schedule. lynda.com, online training and video tutorials for companies and employees. managementhelp.org. mapnp.org. marketcontacts.com/small-business. marketingprofs.com. mastersofnetworking.com. mediavisioninc.com. managementguru.com. microsoft.com, workforce training. myworktools.com. nationalseminarstraining.com. nationalseminarstraining.com. nationalservicesgroup.com/training.htm. nationwideknowledgeunited.com, corporate training nationwide. ndcc.org/development/businesstoolbox.html, North Dallas Chamber of Commerce quarterly small business seminars. nightingale.com. northindia-vacation.com/corporate-vacations/corporate-training.html. odessa.ua/e-learning-000.htm. ontargetteambuilding.org. operationcorporatetraining.com. outdoorinsights.com.au. philippine-marketing.com/seminar-workshop.html. plcd.de/seminara-ngeboat.htm. pragatisoftware.com/corporate_it_training.htm. ptsservices.com, professional training seminar services, based in Helena, MT. retailcouncil.org/events/regional_workshops. robinsharma.com, leadership development, personal success. salesconcepts.com, training courses for people that work in sales, customer service, sales management, support, and field service. sbresources.com. score.org. scorecardforskills.com. scorepittsburgh.com/workshops. scorevancouver.org/workshop.html, Vancouver, WA. scotticom_sedoti.com/sedoti.com_home/services-to-home/going-online/e-business-workshops.htm. seminarsondvd.com. servicetraining.com. sharpbrains.com/blog/category/corporate-training. sideroad.com. sighutchinson.com/sales_programs.html. simbanet.com/publications. skillpath.com, business writing seminars. skillsoft.com. skillsoft.com/about/office_locations.asp.trainingforce.com, stanford.edu/seminars.html, state.sd.us/dr2/small_business/small_business_description.htm, successtrainingacademy.com, svscore.org/workshops/seminars/startbusiness.htm, Silicon Valley Score Small Business Workshop, tampatraining.com, teambuilding.com, teamconceptscoaching.com, thea.com/driving/cdt_home.html, corporate driver training, the-btc.com, the Business and Training Center, them-sa.com, thepeaklife.com, theimprov.com/corporate-training.htm, toolkit.cch.com, tradecrets-training.com, trainingandseminars.com, trainingclasses.com, training-classes.com, traininghot.com, corporate computer/it training, trainingjournal.com, trainingmag.com, trainingmatrix.com, trainingoutsourcing.com, trainingregistry.com, 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 training-workshops.com, trainum.com, tregistry.com, tregistry.com, training registry, twlk.com, public safety training, udu2.com, they create online training program for large and small audiences, annex.uci.edu/corporate/index.asp, universalclass.com/i/subjects/business.htm, videomedia.net, webtraining.co.za, Microsoft Office training, wireless.sys-con.com, wireless business and technology, wls.nwtc.edu, corporate training and economic development, workplace.ucatayan.com, employment law, workers' comp, and HR training to human resource and other business professionals, workplacelearning.org, workshop.marketing-101.info, workshopsync.com, businessballs.com/teambuilding.htm, workshopsync.com, programs for working people.com, allbusiness.com/human-resources/employee-development, worldwidelearn.com/business-course, yourwingman.com, Top Gun teamwork and business seminars, zva.com, Canadian work training websites, cmctraining.org, Canadian Management Centre Conference Board.ca/education/learning-tools/employability-skills.htm, healthycommunity.ca, workplace wellness, fun team activity challenges, corporatetrainingmag.com, Canada's Afady Campus.360training.com, sb.gov.bc.ca/smallbus/workshop/workshop, key2careers.net, more than 150 workshops on soft skills like business English, anger management, leadership, etc., in Canada. snook.ca/archives/other/simple_business, simple business workshop, Institute of Cultural Affairs, icaworld.org, ica-usa.org, icacan.ca, Canada, has a group facilitation course. Seminars for hire. These companies broker seminars and workshops that are held across the country. They offer catalogs detailing their workshops. a2zseminars.com, experts.com, learn2.com, learning.net, learninglibrary.com, lorman.com/seminars, sofian.com/events_online seminars.asp, loveguru.com, behoveguru@aol.com, email and ask for the free speakers resource list. nccpsych.com, motivational seminars. nsaspeaker.org. roundtable.com. seminarfinder.com. seminarinformation.com. seminarnet.com. speakersarch.com. speaking.com. superbspeakers.com. tasl.com, training and seminar locator. American Management Association. 1601 Broadway. NYC 10019 to 7420. 800-714-6395. aminet.org/seminars/index. Avonstar COMM. 440 Wheelers Farm Road. Milford, Connecticut 06460. 203-882-1300. Fax 203-882-1800. Career Track 800-334-6780. Center for Effective Performance. 2300 Peachford Road. Number 2000. Atlanta, Georgia 30338. 800-558-4237. sepworldwide.com. Clemson U. Professional Development. Clemson, South Carolina 29633. 800-258-1017. Clemson.edu. Dale Carnegie Training. 780 3rd Avenue. NYC 10017 to 5567. 800-231-5800. DaleCarnegie.com. Disney Institute. 407-828-1824. DisneySeminars.com. Dun & Bradstreet. Business Education. POB 5100. NYC 10150. 212-692-6600. DNB.com. Information Today. 143 Old Marlton Pike. Medford, New Jersey 08055. 609-654-6266. Fax 609-654-4309. InformationToday.com. International Quality and Productivity Center. 150 Clove Road. Little Falls, New Jersey 07424. 800-882-8684. iqpc.com. Langevin Learning Services. POB 1221. 420 Ford St. Ogdensburg, New York 13669. 800-223-2209. Langevin.com. natsem.com. 800-258-7246. Practical Management Seminars. 3280 West Hacienda Avenue. Number 205. LV, Nevada 89118. 800-444-9101. practmgt.com. Smart Options Seminars. 175 Cabot St. Lowell, Massachusetts 08154. 978-452-0766. Fax 978-441-2755. firstseminar.com. Learn software tutorials. A lot of corporate training is teaching people to use software. wirelessdevnet.com, free online training on topics such as Java, POM, VoxMail/VoiceXML. tutorials-blog.com. logictutorial.com. w3schools.com. computerlearning.org. actdn.com, Digital Education Network. asbfree.com. aspen.com, Learn ASP. atomiclearning.com. axialis.com. bacongroup.com bcschools.net/staff/publisherhelp.hdm best-computers-store.info bethel.k12.or.us/html/tutorials.html bigdaddysoftware.com/sotu.html, by software tutorials bignosebird.com, webmaster tutorials bullnet.co.uk/soft1/productivity_index.htm cbtcafe.com, computer-based training cafe software training cbtplanet.com/tutorial chrissimpson.com customguide.com davesite.com/webstation/html/pagemaker_tutorials.htm developerfusion.co.uk devshead.com, open source web development tutorials dlfwebgroup.com/tutorial.asp .netspider.com, C# tutorials download.sketchup.com/downloads/training/tutorials 50/sketchup%20 video%20 tutorials.html downloads.techrepublic.com embroiderynewbie.com/software_tutorials.htm, learning the different sewing machines and software emulators.com en.wikipedia.org/wiki/wink_%28 tutorial_software%29, Wink is a free screen capture and presentation program. fsdb.k12.fl.us/rmc/tutorials gcflearnfree.org/tutorials gcflearnfree.org/tutorials/details.aspx gitarrero-beginner.com, guitar learning software hartmansoftware.com/tutorials.php icq.com/img/download/tutorial/tutorial.html, internet chat infochaos.com intelligentview.com internet4classroom.com/on-line2.htm inyournet.ca/software.htm, learn real estate software for a fee java.sun.com/docs/books/tutorial javascriptkit.com kent.k12.wa.us/ksd/it/prof_dev/tutorials.html, learn HTML, create web pages kubox.com ks.uiuc.edu labnol.blogspot.com learn2.com, learningelectric.com, learnedhat.com, free software tutorials and free computer and software courses learnedhat.com/courses/computer lib.utah.edu/instruction/short class tutorial.html link.ca.campusgrid.net/home/curriculum/software plus sign tutorials macromedia.com/go/gnav_devnet madpenguin.org microsoft.com mis.bus.sfu.ca/tutorials mr-shopping.net/shop/computers/software/business musiconmypc.co.uk/art_what_keyboard_tutor.php nestsoft.com/software/software_tutorials_books.htm newbieclub.com officeteacher.com online-education.net/computer-training o'reillynet.com pegaweb.com, web design and Photoshop tutorials plus-america.com/point.ch/tutorial projectdesk.net/tutorial.htm publishondemand.net, learn about print on demand, pod real-first-aid.com/articles reviews.cnet.com serverwatch.com/tutorials, siteground.com/tutorials, smartdraw.com/tutorials/software-dfd/dfd.htm, learn how to draw data flow diagrams, smartech.com/training-center/tutorials.asp, softlookup.com/tutorials/database.asp, softwaresavvy.us, teach-nology.com/tutorials/learn_software, teachucomp.com, techrepublic.com.com, techsmith.com, techtutorials.info, tenspider.net/computer-software/software-learning-tutorials.html, tutorial.mail.yahoo.com/us, tutorials.com, tutorials-4-you.co.uk, tutorialsdepot.com, tutorialsdirect.com, tutorialstoday.com/software.aspx, tutorialusa.com, videoprofessor.com, videoprofessor.com, videoprofessor.com/products/learn computer basics, video-professor.pctools4u.com, w3schools.com, tutorials for HTML, WML, XML, ASP, programming, databases, and general web building, w3schools.com/css/default.asp, CSS tutorial, wdvl.com, Web Developers Virtual Library, Web Development Tutorials and Resources, windowsnetworking.com/articles_tutorials, windowsupdate.com, winworld.us.